Moving on to geometric sequences, instead of an adding and subtracting, it is a multiplying pattern, always multiplying by r. So if you have to work your way backwards, you can take your second term divided by your first term. That's always going to give you r. It's called the common ratio. For these examples, what am I multiplying by every time? This time is 3. Multiplying every time here, be 2. And every time here, when I'm flipping signs, negative to positive to negative, I definitely am multiplying by a negative. Everything's 1 on top, so since that's staying the same, now I look at how am I getting from 4 to 16. That'd be times 4. That still works. So my r equals negative 1/4. Where is that found in your formula? It's either the base of your n. Well, I guess it is always the base of your n. Finding the pattern for a geometric sequence. First term times r to the n minus 1. First 5 terms. So my first term is 1. Multiply by 4. I get 4. Times 4 again, 16. Times 4 again, 64, and times 4 one more time, 256. Find the 9th term of a geometric sequence whose first term is 4. Common ratio is a half. So a sub 9, if I'm looking for the 9th term, equals 4 times r to the n minus 1. N being 9 since I'm looking for the 9th term. 4 times 1/2 to the 8th power. 4 times 1/2 raised to the 8th power. And probably want it as a fraction if you can get to fractions. 1/64. Find the formula for the nth term of the geometric sequence. Okay, in order to write a pattern or a formula, we have to know the first term and we have to know r. Well, I know my first term is 6. What am I multiplying by to get to negative 2? How about negative 1/3? Does that seem to work on the second term? Yes. Formula, first term times r to the n minus 1. Remember, leave your n's in there if you're looking for a formula. What is the 10th term? 6 times negative 1/3 to the 10 minus 1 power. 6 times, make sure you put parentheses around anything you're raising to a power. And we get negative 2 over 6,561. What is the second term in a geometric the second term in a geometric sequence is negative 18. Fifth term is 2/3. Find the sixth term. Okay, so here's another fill in the blank. Second term, third, fourth, fifth. I know that my second term was negative 18. My fifth term is 2/3. How do I get there? Well, I know it's geometric, so I multiply by r times r times r. Negative 18 times r cubed equals 2/3. 2/3 divided by negative 18 equals negative 1/27. To get rid of a cube, I take the cube root of negative 1/27. You can take the cube root of a negative, it just stays negative. Negative 1, cube root of 27 is 3. So my r is negative 1/3. So now I can figure out my sixth term. Take 2/3, multiply by negative 1/3. It's giving me negative 2/9.